The buttwink is the posterior tilt of the pelvis that occurs towards the bottom of the squat, causing the lumbar spine to round and go into flexion. But what causes this phenomenon? Is it something anatomical or related to motor control and mobility restrictions? Does it increase the risk of lower back injury? In this video, which is the second in my squat series, I will tackle all these questions, explaining the causes and implications of the buttwink and ways to fix it. Coming up. Normal hip flexion range of motion is approximately 120 degrees on average. This is the angle when the femur touches against the pelvis. When you squat deeply past this angle, the pelvis posteriorly tilts, allowing more room for the femur to flex. While this is a naturally occurring phenomenon, an excessive posterior pelvic tilt can potentially become problematic when it gets repeated under excessive load and volume. Because 1. It puts more load on the back extensors to keep the torso upright, which may lead to a loss in lumbar spine stability. And 2. It increases pressure inside your intervertebral discs, risking spinal disc injuries. There are many factors leading to the buttwink issue. 1. A hip anatomy issue where the femur has limited range of motion in the pelvis. For those individuals, since they can't change the amount of buttwink they experience, deep ass-to-grass squatting wouldn't be ideal for them. Instead, they should adjust their squat depth to do more parallel squats or try to get as low as their anatomy permits without allowing any compensation or compromise in their lumbar stability. Number 2. Poor pelvic motor control, which happens when you posteriorly tilt your pelvis and flex your lumbar spine before reaching the bottom of your squat. While the tilt is a normal part of the squat, it should occur towards the end of the move after the hip runs out of its normal range of motion, not before that. You can add this lumbopelvic destabilization by doing these 3 motor control rehab exercises. 1. Supine pelvic tilt. Lay flat on your back with your knees bent and feet on the ground. Place your hands on your hip bones to help with learning body awareness and perform a posterior pelvic tilt followed by an anterior pelvic tilt. Do not overarch your lower back after you perform the posterior pelvic tilt, and make sure the movement comes from your stomach and hip muscles, not your lower back. 2. Quadruped rock back. Start with your hands and knees in a tabletop position. While maintaining a neutral lower back, rock back as far as you can towards your lower body until you feel your lower back is rounding. 3. Kettlebell goblet squat. Once you begin to maintain a neutral spine and pelvic control after performing the previous exercises, add more load using a kettlebell and perform the goblet squat. The objective here is to help you focus on retaining pelvic control as you perform the movement. 3. Limited ankle mobility. If you have stiff ankles and you go into a deep squat, you're going to hit your end range of ankle mobility early on in the descent. And in order to continue squatting deeper, your pelvis will have to move excessively as a compensation. By improving ankle mobility and allowing the knees to translate further over the toes, you can give your hips more time to maintain a neutral relationship with the lumbar spine. As a quick fix for your limited ankle mobility, you can adopt a wider stance for your squat or recruit assistance by wearing heeled squat shoes or placing a plate under your heels. To work on improving your ankle mobility, you could try these 3 effective drill exercises recommended by Dr. Aaron Horschig. For details on how to perform these exercises, please refer to my video linked up. And finally, number 4, limited hip mobility, which could restrict hip flexion and external rotation, the 2 movements needed for squatting. To work on your hip mobility, you can do these 3 effective drill exercises. 1. 90-90 hip stretch. Get set up in a 90-90 position, keep your thighs, knees and feet flat against the ground, and lift your chest up to make your torso long. Shift your weight forward while keeping your back straight until you feel a stretch. Hold that position for a moment, return to starting position and repeat. Make sure you move through your hip, not your lower back. 2. Runner's lunge. Start in a push-up position with your hands on the ground underneath your shoulders and your toes pushing into the ground with your legs straight out from your hips. Bring one leg up close to your hand. Keep your foot flat on the ground as you move your knee and lower leg in a slow and controlled circular motion for the prescribed amount of reps. And 3. Deep squat hip prying. Get set up in a standing position in a comfortable squat stance. Squat down as deep as you can and hold at the bottom position, with your arms and elbows positioned on the inside of your thighs. One at a time, try to rotate your hip and knee out as far as you can and push against your thigh with your elbow to stretch the adductors. Hold the end position for a moment while maintaining an upright upper back. Then return to starting position and repeat on the opposite side. That's pretty much it, guys. Here's a summary of what was covered in the video for your quick reference. Your turn now. Do you experience buttwink when you squat? Do you have any specific squat problems that you'd like to share with me? Let me know by commenting below. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you liked the video, please like and share, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. If you're looking for a complete self-educational training guide that teaches you step by step how to customize your workout and meal plans using science-based methods to achieve the best results, please visit my website or check the video linked up. Also check my next 2 videos on how to fix your squat bar path and how to build a bigger and balanced shoulder.